and I should be back in the welcome window to welcome you all. Welcome. It is Medicine Show, a little special show, catching up with a good friend of the Medicine Show, and living in the north of England, Northumbriand, is the Vykyng, and he is conspicuous by his absence. He was here a minute ago.
I'm here. I'm here.
Can you hear me? You're not on screen.
I'm sorry that I'm late, people, but it's the first time I've used this and I'm just figuring it out. So
yeah, it's not the first time I've used it, and I'm still figuring it out. However, you're not on screen, Ian.
No.
Come in.
I'm just putting this.
So what we'll do by way of introduction for those that don't know the Vykyng, and a lot of people do, of course. It's nice to have you back in the music scene, and I want to catch up with what that means in real terms, apart from having 3 guitars, a bench, and 4 guitars and a bench, and now the Vykyng. Welcome.
Hi.
Looking good, amigo. So unfortunately couldn't get the studio working, but we've got a means to broadcast, and we've got an audience, so welcome along, guys. You are with me, Rob Ellen. I'm in the bandstand bar in Inverness, and there's all sorts of shenanigans going on here, and we'll be catching up with that later on once we have a good chat with the Vykyng. We have a chat frame, and if you post a comment, whichever window you're viewing, it'd be nice to know what window you're viewing. We're broadcasting now to 14 different channels, which gives us a catchment area of about 30,000 people. So hopefully some of you guys will remember the Vykyng, and some of you guys will cut along to all his pages as well, because you've got a few pages running as well, Ian, have you?
Yeah, and why this is page running is because it is streaming on Instagram now. So I've got it streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram.
Okay, well, it's not the best connection. It's a pity we couldn't get the mics going, but hey, give us a song anyway, would you please? So, and then we'll talk about all the other stuff.
So I thought I'd do a few tracks from my debut album, which is there, Music from the Soul, which new CDs pressed again, and that's available worldwide on all platforms. And I'll tell you about the other stuff later. So this is a track off the album. I've changed it after my travels around Scotland. I spent about 8 years living in Scotland as well. So soon to be back. So this song on that album is called Me and You, but after spending time in the Highlands and Islands, it's now called The Road to Skye.
I bet you. All right, so I'll mute me and I'll come back to you once you do the song. Thanks very much. Thanks for being with us.
You've been what you do. Thoughts racing through my head. Preciously, we're going. Only we've done. Oh, the world, Only you, sweet lady, you light the world on the road. You're in my soul. 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 You're in my soul, lady. Dark clouds are going away. Sun is beaming. Breathing in the meadow. Just me and you. 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 Just me and you, lady. I found my love on this high of the sky at the standing stone. We went to the Hebrides. That's where I found my love. You're in my soul. 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 You're in my soul, lady.
Lovely. You're with me, Robert Ellen, and the Vykyng, who I believe you're in Haringey. Is that about right, Ian?
No, I'm not there. I live in the North Pennines now.
Oh, you do? You've moved?
Yeah, I live in the North Pennines.
So
I live in the North Pennines by the northeast.
Beautiful part of the world. So this is the Moose TV, Medicine Show Radio Moose TV, and it is our part of our songwriter season. So thank you to the Vykyng for doing this, and I'll get rid of that wee graphic. We're at the bandstand here in Nairn, still off the road, trying to get the woes of the moose sorted. That wasn't it getting blown up, but it's getting close to that. That's to be said. However, we still get to do really cool stuff like this, catching up with the Vykyng. Album, of course, is out. Are you going to get back on the road? Because we share a love of the road, you and I, don't we?
Yeah, well, I kind of got suppressed for 6 years. I was basically on the last ship out of Shetland.
Yeah.
After the Vykyng Fire Festival.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't get on the ship, because I got on the ship and then got back and it was lockdown. So
it was then, what?
It was the lockdown.
Oh, God.
Literally, I sort of had a nightmare for about 6 years, and I'm just starting to be able to get my life back now.
Yeah.
So, but while I was there, I wrote a song about the Selkie folk.
Yes.
And I kind of cursed myself with this song.
You think you have?
I cursed myself with this song.
You think you have? Yeah.
I did,
well,
yeah. It's been a tough 6 years. So what happened is I met someone in Orkney, and I'd never heard of the Selkie folk before. And this person was a photographer, and they were there studying the Selkie folk. So
right, just for those that might not know, and thanks for joining us this afternoon. We know the Selkies that are the statues in Grangemouth, of course, in Scotland. But what's the mythology behind the Selkie folk? Yeah, fill in the background for us a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm just going to tell you about it. Yeah, so I didn't know what the Selkie folk were. So I went around Orkney looking for the Selkies and the Selkie folk. And the story is that the Selkie folk are the seal people. Yeah. Now, what happens under the midsummer moon, the Selkie folk come ashore, and they can only go in the water if they've got the skin, the seal skin, to go in the water. So they're half human and half seal. So what they do is they come ashore under the midsummer moon, take off the skin and dance under the midsummer moon.
I've done that.
The particular story that I know is of the lonely fisherman that basically stole the skin of the most beautiful maiden he'd ever seen dancing on the beach. Bit of a tale. And this song is about it. So I'm just going to sing the song.
They supposedly had kids as well, and she managed to find their skin and managed to escape at some point. Is that?
Well,
that's the version I heard.
It's a bit of a terrible story, really, and I didn't really realise at the time how terrible it was. But yeah, the fisherman hid the skin in a hole in the garden, and then the kids found it playing in the garden, and then they took it to the mother, who had been longingly looking out to sea this whole time for all these years, looking out to sea, because that's where her family was and that's where she was from. And they took the skin, and then she disappeared that night. And then the lonely fisherman from that day on, saw his children playing on the beach with a seal, which was the Selkie woman who
and their mum. That's right. Yeah, that's the story I heard.
Absolutely.
That's it. It's interesting you got it from Orkney, because that story I got from Ballantor. There's a mermaid. I've forgotten the name of it, but there's a mermaid sculpture, and there was a little bit of that story on the plaque for the mermaid, and they had said that was a black story, but it's archetypal stuff. Sorry to disturb you on that one. You going to give us that song?
Yeah, I am. But when I wrote this song, I'd never written a song about folklore, so I had to get into character. So I went out to sea in Orkney for 10 hours at sea. After an hour, it was pretty choppy. I went out west of Hoy. After an hour, the guy said to me, "Oh, you don't feel sick, do you, boy?" Like that. And I said, "Well, I didn't until you just said that." And then he passed me the book. And I possessed with seasickness for 8 hours in the front of the ship, and I had a vision of who the Selkie folk were. And I'm just trying to find the book there to show you, but I can't find it.
All right, okay.
So I believe that that it's not just folklore. I think there were Inuits that came down to the western coast of Scotland and Ireland with sealskins on their head.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is it. I found my love upon the bridge. Beautiful man I had seen. She was dancing beneath the sun. Her golden green eyes glistening like stars. I stole a gem so bright and good. Now my fate was seeing. He took me away in a mist of blue and far away. We danced on the sand between the lands. That's where she stole my Vykyng soul. Look into her pearly green eyes, from my heart, stole my soul. One day I treasure found silky skin and holding the ground. Took it to her and slung my such a sight was her only wish. And that night she fled to the sea. Now there's no more the silky. Now there's no more the silky. She's flew to the sea. Something like that.
Wonderful stuff. That is the Vykyng and the Tale of Woe of the Selkie folk, and hopefully the Selkies will leave you alone for a wee while, my friend. You've got to sing. You've got to sing it out of your system, I think.
Yeah.
So I've put that on the comments window and invited people to comment. You can do that. And thanks for joining us. You can do that in the comment on the page that you are viewing. Now, we are broadcasting to 15 different channels. Unfortunately, for some odd reason, my home page isn't carrying it. So it'll be nice to know where you're viewing from. Most people are on the YouTube channel, one or two on your channel as well. Ian, so that's all good, and so new viewers for everybody. IMtv is completely publicly funded, and there is always, whichever page you're on, probably I'll put something up for those that are viewing on your page as well for a donation button, and you will be able to see in the window, I'm hoping, a QR code, and that will get you through to the PayPal code as well. And exclusive content is available at our Patreon channel, so I'll flash that all up as well. And I do appreciate we've 1 or 2 new patrons this week, so that's always very much appreciated. And just while I'm on the commercial break, you know, we are running a new to rehouse the Moose. Let me just put it up for you. That will be kicking in a vengeance next week. So I appreciate you doing this for us as well. The Vykyng is and always has been very supportive of what we're doing, and we have something in the region of 50 artists who will be getting involved in our spring songwriter season over the next month or so. The idea being that it's basically needs a new engine. I haven't got the resources to do that, and I'm scunnered with this old van. It's a shame, but it's really comfortable. However, no use to me if it's not moving, because Medicine Show is a moving feast, that is for sure. That wee van in the corner there, those that were at the Inverness International Blues Festival might have seen it with the Moose regalia on it. That has been promised to me by a good friend of the Medicine Show if we can raise the money that he got it for. Actually, less than the money he got it for. It's all registered, it's all ready to go on the road. It would be ready for me when I get back from Canada, and that'll be around Belladrum time. So I'm going to be spending all summer promoting music, promoting Scots artists, British artists in Canada, the Vykyng amongst them, and we're having a few Canadian artists beaming in over the next week or so to promote them here. The idea being that we do what we do best, and that is to bring you the music that you love, independent music, to our social media network. And more than that coming up. Please do join us in that regard, and thanks for joining us today as well. So, what do you think, Vykyng? When's the next gig?
I had one last night. It was the first Vykyng. Sorry, the second one actually, because I now have an open mic that I do in Holtwhistle, and that's the second Sunday of every month.
That's always been a big part of what you do as well, and I've always admired you for that. You've always kind of tried to help other independent artists as you gather your audience. You've always tried to help them gather their audience down the line, and that's why the two of us get on well. Really, it's like we're reading off the same hymn book as far as that's concerned.
They're just an important thing out there for, you know, for musicians, you know, to, you know, people that have just started or whatever, and just get out there. But I think like having an open mic on a Sunday and keeping an open mic on a Sunday, just one open mic once a month, it means I can go there at the end of my tour or the beginning of my tour, you know. So, but depending on where I'm going, but it's just that's what it's about, isn't it? You know. So.
Yeah. Well, it's the medicine and music. We've got to keep, especially in these times where there's so much fear and anguish around. We need a bit of hope. We need a bit of light. We need the light to shine through the cracks. We need folks like you getting out and about, kicking the doors down and saying, listen, it doesn't have to be this way. How about we focus on this for a while? And there's some that might say that your music has a darker side to it. That's a joyful thing.
Not darker, but this is the way that I see it.
Yeah.
Right? After going from the last song that I was on about to what's happened to me over the past 6 years, and this counts for many different things. And I've always said that, you know, roller coaster ride of life, up and downs of life. And this is a poem that I wrote.
Oh, cool. Right? That's great. It's nice.
Going for the light. Excuse me. And this has helped me go through stuff believing that it's only temporary and it'll pass, you know? So here we go. You're going down a big long tunnel. You can see the light at the end. Keep going. Aim for the light. It gets brighter. The tunnel collapses from time to time, but you just got to fight your way through the rubble until you start to see the light again. It gets brighter once more. Horrible, nasty black dogs and demons will try to drag you down along the way. You just got to fight the bastards and keep going. Nothing will stop you. Just keep going for the light. It gets brighter and brighter. You're nearly there. Keep going. Keep going for the light. Keep fighting. The light is now shining bright. It's been very dark for the past 2 years, but it's shining bright again. So
I'm glad to hear that.
Again, you know what I mean?
And I'm glad to hear that.
So many songs. You know, I've got a new EP that I'm just been mixing at the moment. That's going to be out. Recording my new album. I've got a whole backlog of music and stuff. It's I'm looking forward to being able to get out there again, you know? I really am. So, on that note, shall I sing a song? Are you things for us, and I think. I'll sing a song anyway. I think Rob's video.
So there, Ian. Listen, let me do this with an advisory. Unfortunately, I mean, we can hear the songs, we can hear the lyrics, but I don't think you're going to be too happy with the quality once you listen back to it. So why don't we, I mean, do the song, please. I mean, we can hear the song, we can hear the lyrics, but why don't we reconvene on a monthly basis and get some of those songs out once you get and we'll work on getting the studio sound, because I can remember you had a really good studio sound at that point. So between here and the next time, and then we can help get the songs out, but we can help you get some gigs here and there as well. I've got some ideas for you. You'll have ideas as well. How does that sound?
That sounds great, yeah. I'm sorry that I couldn't set that up properly. But I'm actually going to be starting doing my scout sessions again.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to do them again. So
that'll be, I reckon what we should do, we should incorporate them into IMTV's programming, because you've got Restream now. And there'll be a way that we can pair our networks together so that I can add as much power to your network as possible. So once you get to the point of knowing when you're going to do that, let me know, and then we'll work on that together.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And I'll do what promo that we can do, and we can see off the Selkies. We won't even mention them again. That'll be that.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, they said that sirens are the ones to watch out for, but watch out for them Selkies too.
Sirens and the Rocks as well. Well, bless your heart, man. See us out with this, and just before, and thanks everyone. We've got I've had a good audience all the way through. Just if you would see us out with the song, I'll put all the links up that people can catch you on, find you on Instagram, and I might not close down actually, because I'm in the bandstand and we're talking about open mics. One of the best, and you'll need to come and do this one. One of the best that there is here in my hometown of Nairn in the Highlands on a Sunday, afternoon, and there happens to be an open mic coming up here, and it's it's actually started, and I'll take the phone through, and we'll set up and catch a bit of that before we close.
I've actually created something else, Rob, called pop-up open mics.
Yeah.
So if I'm on the road touring or whatever, I have a random pop-up open mic. So I created that recently as well.
I did that during COVID.
All right.
We did that every Monday night during COVID. It was and it got worldwide exposure, but it got really popular for a while there. I've probably still got the graphics for all of that. So yes, count me in on that.
I'm also talking to someone about setting up. They all start small, don't the festival? Setting up a smaller festival in Scotland, in one of the islands. But I will talk to you about that because I've wanted to do that for a while, and it's someone that wants to do it, so should go for it.
Well, it looks like you're getting busy, my friend. That's the best thing that can probably happen. Yeah.
You know how relentless I am.
Yeah. So count me in. Anything you're doing, I'm there. What's the song again? Remind me what you're going to do.
Well, I was going to do Drinking with the Devil off my debut album, but I've decided I'm going to do this, which is in keeping to what I was just talking about. So this is another track off my album. It's called Love Sick Lady.
So what will happen? Thank you now for doing this, of course, and look forward to the next time we do something together. That's for sure. I'll share this around a few places and probably around the open mic pages on the internet, so people know that you're back and that you'll be doing something with regard to internet open mic. And thank you for doing this. Thanks to everybody for joining us as well. And I'll play out with our theme music, which basically is the pages that we're broadcasting to, and we're broadcasting to 15. So I thank everybody that allows us to utilize their pages for the help to independent artists and the likes of yourself that are writing songs and need a platform, because there's less and less places that this stuff is getting a platform. I mean,
that's why I think it's so important to just keep open mics alive as well. You know?
Yeah.
But the trouble that I found with open mics is everyone thinks that you've got to be careful, because some people seem to think it's karaoke and you just go say, no, look.
Yes.
Explain it. It's a difficult one.
But just a little bit of education. You'll know this. You'll be the compere. You'll come on, maybe say, well, listen, get a bit closer to the mic when you're singing, because it's not an easy thing to do. There's a craft in doing it. And maybe say, listen, this is great. Do the songs that you love, but this is particularly, and this is the point, is particularly good for you to try out new material. And you know what I find with an open mic? And whether it's just people being polite, it doesn't matter. People are polite and they're there to listen to music. So I find that if somebody says, ask the question, do you want a cover song or would you like one of my own? 100% of the time, the answer is, no, one of your own, please, that'd be great. And that is a rare encouragement for people, and because most open mics, I particularly like open mics in cafes and restaurants, I have to say, but most open mics are in a bar room environment where most of the audience, I don't want to be disparaging, but a lot of the audience in bars have never heard somebody with a made-up song out of their own head. Maybe they never even heard it, didn't know that it happened, apart from the odd friend of theirs that might might produce a guitar at a party or something like that.
But what gets me is people. There's a whole sort of, depending where you are.
Yeah.
You know, people forget all these other artists that people are doing cover songs of. They were original songs to start with, and that's what people forget.
Well, you know, that's right. I was listening to The Boxer today thinking, that came out of Paul Simon's head, and look at it now. So, and all you really need is one song. One song to go all the way around the world. And that's what the internet does, is that it could get one song all the way around the world.
Yeah.
And that means that you don't have to worry about recording the next one and finding gigs ever again if you get one song that people recognise. So, yeah, fair enough. But that doesn't mean to say that anybody's creative content that they are creating themselves is anything any lesser than that one song that has done all of that. They're all good. It's all good as long as it's a positive message. That would be my only stipulation.
Well, with that open mic in Folklore, which is in the Black Ball, which is really it's called the Centre of Roman Britain. So it's near.
I've been there. Yeah.
In the head of the wall. So
yeah.
Every time I go there, I just see Romans walking around, you know. But
I don't like them. I don't like the Romans. What they ever do for us?
I don't either. But it's refreshing to see people, you know, turning up, and even if it's just one song or two songs or whatever, you know, doing something different. Like there's a guy that turned up with an accordion. He must have been in his 70s or something, but he was playing the accordion and singing along, and it was great, you know. And then there's a young lad that turned up a few times, and he must be 12 or something, and he's singing his songs, and it's just really good to still see that.
Yeah, you know? There's always something extraordinary. I'm looking forward to this afternoon, and stay with us. We'll be dipping in and out of the open mic here at the bandstand all afternoon, probably just on this feed. Actually, I'll close it down and come and retitle it and come back after your song. But yeah, good luck to you, my friend. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for your support for all that I do. I know, and I've missed your presence over the last few years, so it's good to have you back.
Yeah, no, it's good to speak to you again, Rob. It really is. Yeah. So
yeah.
I've got absolute empathy for how we feel at the moment about the van, because you know I lost my van, and it's been a nightmare. And I've got a Vauxhall Corsa. I'm 6'4" and 19 stone, and I'm having to sleep in the passenger seat of that. If I go away, sometimes it's tricky.
Well, that's what.
And I hope you get sorted too.
It's 20 years. 20 years I've been on the road, really, but 10 years I've cut the umbilical, and I miss it. I mean, we did a festival yesterday, and the whole of next week I'll be highlighting what happened at that festival. But if the van was going, it won't be much more than 2 weeks till we hit another festival. And this time of year, they're all tribal gatherings. People are gathering together and doing things that are off the grid, off the normal way of doing things. And it's all around music. You're one of those characters. It's all around music. And music is the light that is created to help all that. It's community.
It all goes back to fire, doesn't it? And when people were sitting on fires, banging bones together, making music, then deerskins.
Exactly.
Exactly. And a free spirit like myself, or like you, free spirit, a trapped free spirit, it's horrendous being a trapped free spirit. It really is. And I've really...
Well, yeah. So, I'm asking for help with all of that, but that'll be coming up over the next week or so. And thank you so much for doing this. We'll catch you again before too long. We'll have a good catch up. We'll see if we can get a better sound for everybody. Thanks for your patience, guys. Thanks for being with us. This has been a supplemental medicine show on the road summer songwriter season special with the Vykyng. Thank you, Vykyng.
Thank you very much. I'm not going to play that song I said.
You've changed it.
I'm going to play it on the note of free spirits. So, on being a free spirit. And this is called Mysterious Ways. And this is off my new album. And this is about what we were just talking about.
Okay, what's the timescale for the album? Is it gonna? Have you got an ETA for it, or are you still recording?
Well, I reckon it'll be out for summer solstice, I think.
Oh, good. All right. Well, that's coming up.
I've started mixing actually when I ran away from my nightmare in 2023 and I went to Orkney.
Yeah.
I did a live stream, I think.
Yeah.
Unplugged and completely raw, just acoustic guitar and vocals in St Magnus Cathedral in Kirkwall.
How beautiful.
Absolutely amazing. So the audio on it wasn't that good, so I just remixed it and tweaked it a bit, and I'm going to release that because it's so emotional.
Yeah.
The moment that I did that in 2023. So there's 3 songs there, and I'm going to release that as an EP, and they're 3 tracks that are on the new album. You see.
All right. Okay. So that'll be a little preview for the album coming as well. Is this one of those songs?
It isn't. This is a different one. Unless I can. Shall I play?
No. Let's stick to the original plan. What's the song?
This is called Mysterious Ways.
Lovely.
Just like magic, star fell from the sky. I'm not like the rest of them, trapped away, always come back. I hope you understand my mysterious way. My solitude is not a negative. Lesson from above. I am traveling and the road is red. I am traveling and the road is where I belong. I try to find a why, fire on the shore, and nest on land. I am a traveler, that's just my soul. A wandering free spirit, set me free. You know I love you. Set me free. I spend the night following the fire, going up my soul. A wild animal set free from my cage. I cannot live like this, not everything will be okay. One refrain swearing the sad face. Sad man.
Thanks, Matt.